Okay, I'm standing right now in front of Rockefeller Memorial Chapel, which was opened in 1928 as the Memorial Chapel. It was named in honor of John D. Rockefeller upon Rockefeller's death in 1937. This was the final gift that Mr. Rockefeller gave to the university, and he made provision for a chapel. It was very important to him that the university have a chapel, and what he created was we call it a chapel, but it's really like a small cathedral. It is one of the great landmarks at the university. It's the highest building at the university. It's actually a Chicago landmark as well, the landmark of the city of Chicago. It serves today as a place of ceremonies, a place of meetings. It was once the place of convocations back when the college and the schools and divisions were a little smaller. And today our convocations in June are outside. But it's still a place of ceremonial activity and also of great musical activity. The Rockefeller Choir performs here, and you have the traditions like the Messiah around Christmas time and so forth that are kind of venerable parts of the calendar of the university. They all occur in this great building. But this building is also a faith community. There are people who come here to worship on a regular basis throughout the week, on the weekends. And so it has this kind of double edge. It's a ceremonial building, but it's a building that is kind of filled with faith and filled with people who have faith, whatever that faith may be. It's an interdenominational chapel, and people from all different faith communities are able to use it and do use it on a regular basis. This is very important to Rockefeller. Rockefeller was a fascinating figure in not only in American capitalism, American industrial life, but in the history of American philanthropy. He was, I think, at the time, probably the wealthiest American, or one of the wealthiest Americans. Over the course of the 1880s and 1890s, he was besieged by people who wanted his support, including people in Chicago, like the Baptist community. And he was very selective in his philanthropy, and he tended to give philanthropically to people whom he trusted. And he actually came to have an enormous respect for William Rainey Harper and for the early faculty, and especially, as I've indicated in previous comments, for Martin Ryerson and Charles Hutchinson. Hutchinson was the man who gave us Hutchinson Commons. He was the president of the Art Institute. Ryerson was the vice president. Hutchinson was the treasurer of the University of Chicago. Ryerson was the president. This civic elite were enormously important in garnering the support of Rockefeller, and we ended up with this a series of gifts, this being the last of which. The chapel is also a place of conviviality. Students can use it for meetings, and also it's used by our admissions office. They give rousingly enthusiastic and introductory sessions to prospective students in the university. And I think in that sense, it is a kind of a universal place for a universal university. It has several different functions, all of which support the work of the university. And this building, which is really quite stunningly beautiful, it is a chapel, but in some ways it is our cathedral. And just as the medieval cathedrals served the communities in which they were located in very diverse and very remarkable ways, this cathedral serves our community as well.